Sykesy. That's 2 weeks on the trot. Southern League Premier opposition. We come on the wrong end of a 2-1 defeats both times, when I thought we'd been better side both times. Your views?
Yeah, can only echo that. I thought today the first half an hour is potentially the best football I think I've seen us play. We kept the ball on the floor, we passed it really well, we got chances, their keeper was busy, and we looked. If you'd have come and just watched the game and expect to see a Southern Prem side, you'd have thought it was us for 30 minutes certainly. I think their first shot was about 33 minutes. We switched off a little bit, but then for the rest of this first half, we then seemed to dominate possession for long periods. And what's frustrating for me is the fact we're saying that and we're coming off and we still lost 2 games. Last week, I think with the Chippenham game, we were unfortunate with the with the sending off. I think that killed the game for us. Whether it was or wasn't, I think at worst it was a yellow card. And going back to last week, they had a lad who did exactly the same sort of 5 minutes before that, and he got away with scot-free. So it was just a bit of consistency last week that I was frustrated with certainly. And their second goal, Jimmy got pinned on a corner, and I thought it was a foul. So it was little bits and bobs that really frustrated me last week, and it's put me in a bad mood for the week really. But then going into today, I said to the lads it was exactly the same as last week. It was nowhere near a cup final for us. It was just it was another game where we could show up, show ourselves to the best of our ability, and I thought we certainly did that. And unfortunately, and this happens in football sometimes, the better team lost today, and I don't think they disagree with that. I think that their management team, I don't think they disagree with that today, because they were hanging on at times, and we played some fantastic stuff. And like I say, all credit to the lads, because that must look, especially to the to the bystander, must look fantastic at times.
Oh yeah, from our point of view, excellent game. They all played well. What was really nice for me today was to see young Stewie Midwinter get on the score sheet. Your views on the goal?
Yeah, excellent finish. I thought first half, like I said, the first half an hour, we were, our catalysts really were Carl and Stuart up front, because I thought their work rate was phenomenal, and they actually kept the ball for us really, really well. When we do that, it means that my back four get a breather. It means that I get Michael Jackson, Lee Davis on the ball, and it gets my wide men involved. And that's the difference. When we do that, whoever the front two might be, whatever day, if we keep the ball and we hold it up well, that's what we'll get. And like I say, Carl was unlucky not to have a couple of goals, maybe Mike Tamlin as well. And like I say, Stuart Midwinter had a couple of other chances as well, where potentially we could have been away and gone. Unfortunately, it didn't work out. I was just really pleased for Stu, because he's bided his time. He's got his head down. He's trained really hard this week, and he got picked on merit this week. And I made that point in the dressing room. Both himself and Ashley Caldwell, got their spots on training well and working hard and getting their head down. And that's what you want to see. You want to see lads sort of biting at it to get out there and do the best they can.
Absolutely. I know it's disappointing to be out of both cup competitions now. It's back to the bread and butter of the league. You need to get the boys up for Tuesday.
Yeah, same old cliches really, isn't it? Back to league, we're at the cup, back to league. But like I just said in there, our season's not started in the league. We've played 3 games. I mean, if you look at our league table, and it's made horrendous reading for me over the last few weeks, because I keep looking at the fact we're 4th from bottom. We've played half the games that anybody else seemingly has played, apart from maybe Yate, who are rock bottom. They've gone through to the next round of the cup, so they missed another league game this weekend. Everybody else has played 6, 7 games. So that's the carrot really, is the fact that if we won our games in hand, I think we'd go second. And that, it's all very well saying that, and on paper we know it doesn't work that way. There's been some funny results already, and I think I'm not really going to seriously look at a league table till we've played 10 games. But I think with what I've got in there at the moment, I think we've got every chance. We've just got to apply ourselves exactly the same as we've done for the last 2 Saturdays on Tuesday night, because that's going to be a really hard game at Cinderford, as it always is, a local derby. I mean, for a few minutes today, I thought I was going to get called off again, because it looked like we were going to Chesham. But yeah, it's going to be difficult. We know what they're all about. They've got pace and power, and they'll be strong. It's a case of us getting the ball down and doing what we've done for the last two performances.
Yeah. Oily came off injured. Any?
Yeah, we'll have a look at how Alex is. He got a bit of a whack. It was ankle to start with, and then it sort of migrated to his calf, sort of side of his knee. We'll see how he is. He's a strong cookie, so I'd be very surprised if he's not available to be involved at least on Tuesday. But again, somebody like Alex coming off is great in a way, because I've got a ready-made replacement in John Crowford, who hasn't played a lot this season, through his ban at the start, and he's had to be patient. And again, if that that door opens up for him, then it's a case of taking your chance. Like Ashley Caldwell Royals done today. I thought Ashley did really well at left back, with Mikey Davis out injured and Adam, who's had a few games this week, so I wanted to look after him. But Ashley's come in and done ever so well, just like Stu Midwinter did. You know, up front, it's nice because they're giving me headaches now to make decisions and make choices, which is what you want, and it's only going to be good for the dressing room.
Yeah, excellent. Another headache. You've got Matty Rose back now in the week.
Yeah,
Find a place for him? Or?
Yeah, I'll find a place for him. He comes back. He doesn't come back till next week, so he's away for 2 more games. He's away on work for the week. So I mean, the good thing is, if anybody else misses out, that what you want to do is you want the lad who comes in to stake a claim and keep his place, and that's the carrot to dangle at all any lads who come into that position. You know, like Ashley today's, you know, made that spot his own for at least the next game. Stu Midwinter's done the same. And I think that's only healthy, and it will put pressure on people around to sort of make sure that our standards are up there. And if they're somewhere near what we've produced in the last 2 weeks, and we do that consistently for the next 30 odd games, we'll be somewhere near it. But you know, that's the thing. That's the ask for the boys now, is to see, you know, we've set the bar that high. Can we keep it there? Because like I said, for half an hour today, I thought we were nearly unplayable. They were quality. You
got good competition for places. We've got a new signing, new left back.
Yeah.
We didn't see any sign of him today.
No, not in the squad today. He's probably a couple of games away from being fit, but hopefully Thursday night we've now got this rearranged Reading game against Evesham. That'll give me a chance to play all the squad players. The lads who aren't quite getting 90 minutes, and the ones who need time and need minutes, which is great for me, because I get to look at Chris obviously in a bit more detail. I've seen him in training for the last 2 weeks. He's looked fresh, he's looked sharp, but there's nothing quite like seeing lads on in a match. And I think, you know, the likes of Chris, myself, Jonah, well, Rosie won't be here, but there'll be a few that are on the fringes who probably need the extra game, and it'd be a good chance for me to give some of the lads who've played a lot of football a bit of a rest as well.
Okay, brilliant. I thought the crowd were very appreciative of the performance today. You must be proud of the boys. Yeah,
very proud. Like I said, I thought some of the stuff we played today was fantastic, and we've just got to keep that going now. It's all about momentum and keeping that going, because if we drop now, that's what will disappoint me, in the fact that I know what we can produce, and we produced it today and to a certain degree last week, and I think that's where we want to be. We want to be fighting against teams in the higher division to prove that we're good enough to go up. And I think the last 2 weeks, you know, slim 2-1 losses, I think proves mightily that we're good enough. It's just time will tell now, the next 35-37 games, to see where we are in our league. And I think we've got the basis of something good there. But again, until we get to April, I won't know.
Yeah. Great performance today, mate. Well done.
Thanks, mate. Thank you.